Hi, friends. Today for Read Aloud, we have The Shoemaker and the Elves, and it's our story all in rhyme. So that means the rhyme goes all together. And the not very merry Pout Pout Fish. You might have read some of the other Pout Pout Fish books. So first, we're going to start with The Shoemaker and the Elves. And it is retold by Nadia Higgins. So The Elves and the Shoemaker, as you know, in our reading is a story, but she redid the story. She changed it maybe a little bit. She changed the words a little bit. So that's what it means when she retold it. And the pictures are by Fliva Sorrentino. Which is more fun, giving gifts or getting gifts? It's hard to say, isn't it? They both feel great. The Shoemaker and the Elves is an old story about gifts. The gifts are such a surprise, they feel magical. Let's turn the page to this famous tale. A poor old shoemaker said to his wife, I've almost no leather, I'm sorry to say. He laid out the pieces for one last pair, then went to bed to forget the day. In the morning the leather was gone. Oh, what wonder! What a surprise! Two elegant shoes, so perfectly made, were perched on the bench before his eyes. Before the man knew it, the shoes were sold. They went for double the usual price. He bought and cut the leather for two more pairs. Again, someone finished the shoes overnight. For days and days this magic went on. First two, then four, then 8 pairs stitched, said the old shoemaker to his wife. By golly, my darling, we have become rich. Who goes there? Who's up all night stitching shoes for our delight? Shoes so splendid, extraordinaire. Come one, come all, and buy a pair. The night the two stayed up to see whose nimble hands sewed with such care. They held their breath behind a door, then gasped out loud at who was there. It was two elves in tattered clothes who stitched and sewed without a yawn. The poor elves had no shoes themselves, but they still worked until the dawn. See, you can see them back there in the door. Who goes there? Who's up all night stitching shoes for our delight? Shoes so splendid, extraordinaire. Come one, come all, and buy a pair. The shoemaker swallowed the lump in his throat. We ought to help, his kind wife said. He made each elf a pair of boots. His wife sewed coats with the finest thread. That night the elves had quite a shock. They'd never had a gift before. They hugged their coats like teddy bears. They stomped their boots upon the floor. Two elves The two elves slid into their coats. Oh, look at us, we're fine to see. Right then and there they made a pledge. No longer cobblers we will be. Then the elves danced out the door. They never did come back again. As for the shoemaker and his wife, they worked and prospered till the end. Who goes there? Who's up all night, stitching shoes for our delight? Shoes so splendid, extraordinaire. Come one, come all, and buy a pair. The end. And the other book that I have for you today, friends, since we are going to be in the month of December, starting tomorrow, we're going to start having books about Christmas and about winter and about snow. So this one is The Not Very Merry Pout Pout Fish. It's by Deborah Deason, and the pictures are by Dan Hanna. In a festive ocean corner, fish were decking out the reef, hanging tinsel's bow and lights in a holiday motif. Voices laughed, voices sang, what a merry time of year, yet a certain gloomy fish wasn't feeling any cheer. Mr. Fish, with his list, wore a Yuletide pout. I need presents for my friends, but my time is running out. For a gift should be big, and a gift should be bright, and a gift should be perfect, guaranteed to bring delight. And a gift should be meaning plus a bit of bling zing. So I'll shop till I drop, just for each just right thing. At the first store he reached, Mr. Fish's eyes grew wide. The shelves were full of baubles. How could any fish decide? Shiny trinkets, handy gadgets, choices more and more galore, and yet nothing seemed quite right. Guess I'll try the shop next door. For a gift should be big, and a gift should be bright, and a gift should be perfect, guaranteed to bring delight. And a gift should have meaning plus a bit of bling zing, so I'll shop till I drop for each just right thing. In a busy crowd, shoppers everywhere beside him, Mr. Fish spied a banner for the season's hottest item. It says, Giant Holiday Fun Balls, Wall Supplies Last. And this one says, Sold Out. He hustle bustled over, but they just sold out. Mr. Fish's hopes wobbled in a bout of doubt. For a gift should be big, and a gift should be bright, and a gift should be perfect, guaranteed to bring delight. And a gift should have meaning plus a bit of bling zing, so I'll shop till I'll drop for each just right thing. He reached the final store and was very first in line, but his shopping plans were dashed. We're closed, said the sign. There were no stores left. There was no place to go. Mr. Fish had nothing, not a single gift to show. Oh, a gift should be big, and a gift should be bright, and a gift should be perfect, guaranteed to bring delight. And a gift should have meaning plus a bit of bling zing, but I've shopped till I've plopped, and I don't have a thing. Mr. Fish's face sank in a crestfallen frown. I'll have to miss the party. I've let all my friends down. Then a gentle voice jingled, Mr. Fish, not true. All you really need to bring is the one and only you. If you want to give some presents, it's not too late to start, for the best gifts of all come straight from the heart. With the help of Miss Shimmer, sharing laughter, fun, and grins, Mr. Fish made gifts with his very own fins. Later at the party, Mr. Fish passed them out. He felt very merry. This is what today's about. For his gifts were big, and his gifts were bright, and his gifts were perfect, and they all brought delight. And his gifts had meaning plus a bit of bling zing, and each and every friend loved their just right thing. All were happy, all were laughing, all were talking, all were singing, all were sharing in the season and the goodwill it was bringing. Mr. Fish joined his friends, and he felt his heart lift. They had peace, joy, and love. What a very merry gift. The end. I hope you enjoyed both of those books. Bye, friends.